Hi guys, welcome to the 29th video of the Love Babbar 450 questions series. I hope I'm telling the video number correctly because I have almost lost count. We have done a lot of questions, a lot of videos. So thank you all for supporting me till now. And if you have not yet watched the earlier videos wherein we have discussed array, matrix, string, I put the link in the description of the playlist and also the questions link over there. And whatever problems I discuss, all their solutions also will be there only. So please check it out and like, share the channel with all your friends and subscribe. So more likes, I'll feel okay, fine, I'm doing correctly. Tell in the comments what is missing. I will try to rectify it. So today's problem, find missing and repeating number. So we will be given array of n positive integers and those positive integers will be the first n natural numbers. The set will be from first n natural numbers. One number is missing and one number is repeated and we have to find the two numbers. So for example, if the array is say 1 2 2, okay, so from here we'll get to know that 3 is missing because all numbers have to be from 1 to n. There is no 3 and 2 is repeating. So we have to tell like this, missing and repeating. So how do we find? What are the methods to solve this problem? Now, this is a very easy problem, but if you have to do it in O of one space, if you have to do it in O of one space, if in the interview they ask you have to do it in O of one space, how to do it? See, if you have to do it in O of n space, right? If you had to do it in O of n space, you can easily take a hash array. You can just take a hash array and it becomes a hashing question. So if it was O of n space, then there would be no problem. But what if it is O of one space? Time complexity will remain O of n only. Time complexity won't change. It's about space optimization. So how to make this program more efficient? So let us take this example only. So we have our arrays 1, 2, 2. But we know the array should be what? The array should be 1, 2, 3. So here we need to do some maths. Okay, we need to do some maths. First of all, we need a formula for summation of n natural numbers. What is summation of n natural numbers? N into n plus 1 by 2. I hope everybody knows this. Summation of n natural numbers is n into n plus 1 by 2. And we need one more thing actually. What is that one more thing? That one more thing is we need summation of squares of first n natural numbers. So we need summation of squares of first n natural numbers. What is that formula? So what are the two formulas we require? The two formulas we require are, first one is summation of natural numbers n into n plus 1 by 2. Second one, summation of square of natural numbers, that is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. We will be given n, right? We will be given n in the input. We can calculate these two values. So calculating these two values is not a difficult thing. So let us denote this as S and let us denote this as, say, S1. Okay, this is S and this is S1. How will we use this now? What we will do, we will traverse through the array. Okay, we will traverse through the array and we will keep subtracting. We will keep subtracting the elements. We will keep subtracting the array elements from S and square of the elements from what? From S1. We will first calculate S and S1. Okay. After calculating S and S1, we will traverse through the array and we will be subtracting all the array elements from S, and we will be subtracting square of the elements from S1. That means, let me take an example and show you. So our initial array was 1, 2, 2. So what is our S here? Our S will be, because n is equal to 3, what is our S? 3 into 4 by 2, 6. And what is S1? S1 will be 1 plus 4 plus 9. That is going to be 14. So summation of first and natural numbers is 6. Summation of square of first and natural numbers is 14. Now what we will do, we will subtract the elements from S and square of the elements from S1. Let us see what happens. 6 minus 1 is 5. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. Okay. From 14 we subtract 1, 13. From 13 we subtract 4, 9. 9 we subtract 4, 5. So after all this, what will happen? After all this, we will get S as 1 and S1 as 5. Now, if you closely observe, what is this 1? This 1 is, let me say, missing number is A. See, let me say this is missing number. And let me say B is repeating. From the example, we will get to know that A minus B is equal to S. See, 3 minus 2 is 1, right? So A minus B is equal to S. And also A square minus B square is equal to 5. So this is S and this is 5, don't get confused. So this problem has become, it has become an equation in two variables. How? What are the equations? The equations are this. A minus B is equal to S, first equation, and A square minus B square is equal to S1. How to simplify this? What is A square minus B square? A minus B into A plus B. So A plus B into A minus B is S1. So A plus B is equal to S1 by S. So this is second equation. So first equation, second equation. See, let me rewrite it. Let me write it cleanly once. What are the equations? So equations are A minus B is S, first equation. A plus B is equal to S1. Simple 10th standard mathematics, nothing extra I have done. If you are very weak in maths, I suggest you just learn little bit of 10th standard maths, because maths only will help us solve this problem in O of 1 space complexity, sorry. So these two equations are there. So we can easily find what is A now. A is going to be S plus S1 by 2. What is B now? B is going to be S1 minus A. So this is our answer. So with simple maths we solved it. See, simple maths only. Can you code this by yourself? Can you code this by yourself? I will give you one chance, but I will also put the link in the description of my code. You can look at that also. So coding will become very lengthy now. Video is already quite long. I hope all of you are still watching till here. Please try to code this. I've given you the full explanation with an example. Please try to code this by yourself. I really expect this from your side. Please code it, okay? So that was the first problem. Let us see what is the next problem. So the next problem is searching in an array where adjacent differ by at most k. So we will be given an array. It is like a step array of integers where each element, I hope you can see the screen. Let me just, yeah. So we're given an array of integers where each element will differ with its neighbor by at most k. We will be given a key x. We have to find the index value of x. And if multiple answers are there, first occurrence we need to find. So this is a searching problem. We need to search for a key. Okay. So what kind of search? Usually when we say search, we go for binary search. But is there a need for binary search? First of all, can we apply binary search? When can we apply binary search? Important thing to know. When to do binary search? When the array is sorted or if it is a monotonic function. But over here, there is no such thing, right? They've just said it's an array. They have not said it is a sorted array. So we cannot use binary search here. So this is actually a linear search problem only. But what is it? See, it is a linear search. Okay. It comes under linear search. But how to make it faster? How to make program faster? So how to achieve this? Usually in a linear search, what we do, what is it in linear search that we do? So in linear search, we just do this, right? How do we do linear search? We say for I equal to 0, I less than n plus plus I. If, sorry. So if A of I is equal to key, then we say break. So notice over here, we are incrementing I by 1. So in linear search, what we do, in linear search, we increment the loop by 1. This is actually slow because we have to scan through all the elements. What information we have not made use of? We have not made use of this information. The neighbors will differ by at most k. How to make use of this information? Otherwise, why will they give this information? There is some use, na? You should make some use of it. So what we will do, so what is it that we have to do in this problem? Instead of doing plus plus I in the loop, we should say I is maximum of we should say I will change to I plus maximum of 1 and absolute of A of I minus x divided by k. So we need to do this. See, we need to consider this value. Because this will make the program much faster. You can take any test case example and look it for yourself. See, for example, this one, 20, 40, 50, 70, 70. We have to search for 60. So now what we will do is, we will say, okay, 40 minus 20 is 20. 20 divided by 20 is 1. Okay, we will shift by 1. Then we will shift by 1 more. Then we will shift by 1. So actually this is not a very good example to explain with, but what was the most important thing? The most important thing is by how much should we increment our I variable in the loop to make the program faster. So we need to take this condition into account. So what we should do now is, so how to code this, I will show you demonstration. So we will not use a for loop. We will now use a while loop. We will say while I less than n. Initially our I will be 0. Okay. And then we will say if A of I is equal to key break, otherwise we will say I is equal to I plus maximum of 1 and absolute of A of I minus X by K. Why are we taking 1 over here? Because if this value becomes 0, it will become infinite loop. If this value becomes 0, then we won't even move. But we don't want that. We want to move. That is why we will say maximum of 1 or this value. So this was the problem. That's all. Nothing much to code only over here. This is the problem. This is just a linear search problem, but how to increment the I variable in the loop, how to make the search faster. So I hope you understood the problem and the code. Because there is no submission available, I think you have to look at the code here only. Okay. So that's all for this video. I hope you like the video. Please like the video if you really did. Share it with all your friends in all WhatsApp groups, in all Telegram channels, everywhere, wherever possible. And please do tell me in the comments what are your thoughts on this. And that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye. Take care. Stay tuned.